Hello and welcome. You've made it to the 7th chakra. Or maybe you skipped to the 7th chakra. I don't mind. The 7th chakra is a great place to spend some time. This video will be all a guided meditation pretty much. So again, you could listen to the 7th chakra video at any time. Or do all 7 chakras again and keep it for the end. You could do the 1st chakra and the 7th, 2nd and 7th. So if you want to pair this guided meditation with any of the other chakras, you could as well. So just get creative with this and know that the 7th chakra is going to be all about a guided meditation. Props, some rolled up towels. These are my rolled up beach towels I've been using. You can easily make your own bolster. Blocks if you want to use blocks, if you have blocks and you want to use blocks. And also for the 7th chakra, I'm encouraging you to have a separate blanket to keep you warm. If you tend to fall asleep very easily laying down, or you just choose to do a seated meditation, stay seated if you'd rather. But seated meditations can be very intense for some people and uncomfortable. So that's why I'm going to do a lying down version. Because especially beginning meditators, it's hard to stay seated. We really fidget a lot and it doesn't feel good on the body. But if you are a more seasoned yogi and you want to take this meditation seated in a traditional meditation seat, then I encourage you to do that if that seems more where you want to be. But I'm going to lie down and guide you through that. Again, I have some basic props to help make me comfortable while I'm laying down. One of them being this bolster is going to be underneath my knees, because we tend to flatten out just a little bit too much, and lying down for 15 minutes on the floor could get a little bit intense for the lower back if I don't support. So this one's going to be right kind of behind my knees. Notice my knees bend here. So this bolster is supporting actually the lower thigh right behind the knees. This one's going to be draped over my body because I live in Colorado and it gets kind of chilly. So draping a blanket over you, whatever you need to do to help you feel comfortable here. And then this bolster back here supporting my neck. Or you could use a regular pillow if you want. Get yourself nice and snug as you settle into your space. Wiggle your shoulder blades flatter to the mat. Couple of deep breaths in and out. Even an audible sigh as you settle into your space. And breathe. Most importantly, breathe. There's really not much to see here, even though I'm lying down with you, or if you're seated. But really, just kind of close your eyes and enjoy this moment as I guide you through. As you take a few deep breaths here, just to kind of get yourself started, I'm going to explain a little bit about the 7th chakra. Your 7th chakra is the tip top of your head. It's called the crown chakra. It's related to kind of this really light, silvery, purplish color. So rather than a deep purple, it's a nice light, silvery purple. And your 7th chakra is related to the space around you. It's actually not an actual point in your body. It's just, think of it as a halo hovering above your head, or a crown that just lays at the tip top of your head. Often the symbol for the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, is a lotus flower. The lotus flower is kind of worshipped for its many petals, and often even thought of as having thousands of layers of petals. And these many petals represent the abundance of opportunities in life, the abundance of choices, the abundance of people in our lives. So it just offers up abundance. And again, it's the space, even the ether that's around you, your connection to the universe or a higher power, and even the ability to sense energy around you. Energy from other people, as well as how we share our energy and our connection to the universe. So it truly is this place where we just ground down and surrender. So as you relax in your Shavasana here, your supported Shavasana or seated meditation, start to find a deeper connection with your breath. Since the seventh chakra likes to have space, it likes to have breathing room. And it's a really good place to, before you lie down for something like this, take the time to cleanse. Even clean out a closet or a drawer, or even after this little meditation, maybe you'll feel inspired to let go of some excess clutter in your life, be it physical, mental, or material. Create some space for your seventh chakra to be able to breathe. When the seventh chakra is less cluttered, we can sense a better energy around us. We can think more clearly. And even tune into all 7 chakras more clearly and easily. So for our guided meditation here, start to think of the root chakra. The root, your sits bones, the base of your tailbone, the base of your pelvic bone. Your legs are included in the roots. And even much like a tree, a lot of who we are is deep below the surface. Our roots even represent where we come from, our DNA, our heritage, our family. So breathe into the legs, your toes, your pelvic bone, sits bone, tailbone. Just take your focus to the first chakra, even the color red, and breathe. As we move up from the root chakra into the second chakra, the space above your pelvic bone. From the backside, it's your sacrum. The space below your belly button. It's related to even the water in your body, so maybe even start to feel a little more fluid. Having visions of clear fluid, rather than a stagnant, muddy pond. Feeling the clear water flow through our bodies. Related to our creativity and our passion, as well as productivity. Passion for the things we love and we do, for ourselves as well as others. And related to the color orange. Breathe. Moving up from the second chakra to the third chakra. Space at the base of your lower ribs, above your belly button. The top of the lumbar spine, about where the thoracic spine starts to attach in, where we start to find some movement in our twists, in our cows and cats. Your solar plexus. This is where our ego is. Everybody has an ego and we need our ego. But often the ego is thought of as being too much of something. But if it wasn't for our ego, we wouldn't even get out of bed in the morning. So we need to have a healthy ego to help keep us motivated and moving. But it's also our accountability buddy. Keeps us accountable so we don't start to tell lies or live in lies. And it's very much like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Your ego isn't too much, it's not too little, it's just right. Your third chakra is also related to your fire in your body. The digestive fire as well as the fire that burns deep down inside of us to keep us motivated and accountable. When your fire is burning brightly, but not too much or too little, we can accomplish anything we've set our mind to. Related to the color yellow, and breathe. Moving up into your heart. Our heart is a vessel that holds a place for love. True love, not to be confused with passion, but even love for our family and friends. A love for that special someone that when the passion wears out, we can still love. Even the love for doing something that you love. Be it the love of yoga, the love of cooking, the love of spending time with your family and friends. When we build walls around our heart to keep someone out that broke our heart, then we're also keeping out our family and friends at a time when we need them the most. If you ever feel like you're in this place of building walls and closing people out, come back to your first and second chakra. Rebuild from the beginning, from the root, from the foundation up. And as you build from the foundation up, resist building walls around your heart. But maybe live more on the earth. Let the earth be your foundation, with no walls, no limits. And love with your heart wide open. Heart chakra is the color of green. So again, let your foundation be the earth, something green that keeps your heart open. And breathe. Moving up into your throat and your neck. Your throat chakra, your place of communication, finding the words to say what we need to say, as well as the ability to be able to listen. Listening is part of communicating and speaking our truth and speaking with kindness. Knowing that truth and kindness starts with ourselves. Live your truth and treat yourself with kindness. And you'll find it's much more easier to communicate to yourself and others what it is you seek in life. The color blue. And listen for your breath. Your third eye center, the space between your eyebrows, your forehead. Related even or governed by the pineal gland deep down in your mind. Pineal gland is thought to be our place where our dreams come from. And with your eyes closed, being able to see the past, the future, and the present. Being able to see these clearly and making decisions based on history, our goals of the future. Making decisions based on today, the facts and what we know right here, right now. The color purple. And our place of our hindsight and foresight. Our five senses. In this moment, what do you feel? What do you see? And the taste of all of it. The smell. And the sound of the present moment. And all of this brings us to the tip-top bar of our head. The seventh chakra. The lotus flower. Knowing that as we cultivate the other six chakras, it brings us to a place of clarity of thought, of kindness and truth, an abundance of opportunities and love. Just need to cultivate it and connect with it. Even trust in our path, trust in the universe or your higher power. And breathe. About 10 more breaths. If you'd like to stay in this place a little bit longer, pause the video and stay as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out of your meditation, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. A big breath in and out. Start to bend your knees. You may even bring your knees into your chest. Little rock side to side like an egg on a countertop. And even gently rolling onto your right side. Come into a fetal position. A deep breath in and out. As you gently use both hands in an inhale to press yourself up to seated. This completes my recordings of the 7 chakras. But the most beautiful thing about a recording is you can listen to these as many times as you want. And if you want to pair the 7th chakra with any of the other 6 chakras, make your practice a custom practice based on what you feel you need. But as often as you can, cultivate all 7 chakras to find balance in life. This is where I leave you. As you close your eyes, bring your thumbs to your third eye center. From the light in me to the light in each and every one of you. Honor your practice. Honor your life. Honor finding time for yourself. As I bow to you all, namaste. And have a wonderful remainder of your day or night. If you're going to bed, sleep well.